Hello, everybody, and welcome back to K-Man vs. Kitchen. Today, it's another dump and run day. I got stuff I got to do. Since the weather's getting nice, I'm thinking it's time to lose all this. So, today, let's do chili. Nice and easy. Well, I've never actually made chili before, so I guess we'll find out to see if it's nice and easy. So, you know the drill here. It is dump and run, so we need the old trusted crock pot. All right, first step is I got to brown some ground beef and add an onion in halfway. So let me fire that up and we'll get started. All right, first step, add the ground beef. It's the ground beef. Oh. All right, so we're gonna cook this on medium to high for a few minutes. Don't have to cook it all the way through because it is going in the crock pot and will continue to cook. Well, this is browning up. Let's cut that onion. All right, well, I got the ground beef over here browning up. I'm going to cut this onion up to add to that. And then once that is done, into the crock pot we go. Let's cut it. All right, perfect. Onions all cut up. Let's toss it in with the meat as it's browning, and you cook it until the onions are softened. And then we're going to add it to the crock pot. Let's do it. The onions. Give it a little stir, and then we will let this sit. And then you can add some garlic to this if you'd like. So I'm going to do that. Let's add the garlic. A nice stir and let it continue to brown. Okay, well, my beef continues to brown. I have 3 cups of beef broth and some tomato paste that I'm going to whisk together that I will be pouring over top of the meat. Just like that. The lid is stuck on my can opener. I can't get it out. I'm gonna break it. This is a stupid problem to have. How am I supposed to open the other containers? Oh, got it. Probably bent the shit out of it though. Okay, I have all my ingredients and spices I need to add to it. First, we're gonna add the ground beef and onions that we were browning. Let's get that in there. Perfect. Now that the ground beef and the onions are in there, we are just going to add everything else. We have black beans, kidney beans. We have the beef broth and the tomato paste that I mixed earlier. Diced tomatoes going in. Then we have some chili powder, a little bit of brown sugar, 1 tablespoon, 3 teaspoons of powdered cumin, 3 teaspoons of paprika, and then I have cayenne pepper grounded up and cayenne pepper flakes. Now we just give her a good mix. Okay, now that we have all our ingredients in the crock pot, it is time to put the lid on and dump and run. I got stuff to do. Put it on low for 5 hours. Let's lock and load. Simple dump and run. See you when it's done. Now that all that's in the crock pot, it's time to dump and run. When you see me, I may look like a completely different person.
And I'm back. I ran some errands. I got all cleaned up, looking spiffy. All right, my crock pot meal is just about done. Let's take a look, see how it's doing. Let's check it out. Ooh, it smells delicious. All right, everybody, thanks for tuning into this episode of Dump and Run, where I simply made some chili for my family. It's that easy. A few ingredients, dump them in, go do your errands, come home to done dinner. Just how I like it. Till next time.